kilogram 7, you start to notice a difference in the track and the driving, and the sand dunes are getting bigger. And the descent is also more dramatic. Fun! Here's the moguls, or wombat holes as they're also called. And then angel gear to save some petrol. Woo!
Then we roll down, all the way down to the bottom. We're still rolling to the next sand dune. And then we go into gear again. Still in angel gear?
Still in angel gear, yeah. Wow, look how green this valley is.
You guys are saving?
The lunch spot's just coming into sight, and the big group's just leaving it, so perfect.
Something out of the fridge for dinner tomorrow night.
What file are we going to take out tonight?
Let's have a look.
They can talk about tire pressures, but I think this is our highlight.
Okay. Oh, that's spaghetti bolognese. That's tomato mango curry. This is pad thai, and that's chili con carne.
We're averaging about 20 k's an hour. So dunes are becoming more frequent, higher, the road a bit tougher, a bit softer, the scenery quite dramatic, the lush green valleys in between. So yeah, it's a bit slower today, a bit joltier, being jostled around left to right and up and down. But the views are spectacular. Mario and Karen are just there on the horizon. How many sand dunes do you think we have crossed? A couple hundred at least.
Couple hundred, yeah.
The temperature is at 13 degrees, but today no clouds in the sky. It's actually quite warm. So it's just beautiful. There's more than 1,000 sand dunes. But then sometimes the moguls come even on the straight bit, and it's like riding a camel. Oh God, more moguls. Whoa! Did you feel that? That was awesome! More of that, please. Oh, what's behind the crest? And then you get this amazing view, intense colours. Here we go. Here we go. Wow. Sand dune number 294. How's the view from sand dune 295?
It's terribly bumpy, but the views are unreal, aren't they?
I wonder what's over this next one. Oh, look, more sand.
Are we almost ready for our next break? Is it apple pie and coffee after 299?
What about at 300? No. All right, next up we need to pull over. We'll pull over.
I'm so glad we have 812 left to go. Camp 11. There's a clay pan here, so maybe we'll go for a bit of a walk. First, we're gonna do coffee and apple cake.
Expedition.
Coffee time?
Absolutely, yeah.
We've come 60 kilometers roughly. We've driven for about 6 hours. So we're doing 10 k's an hour, doing like this, that. And so we need to take little breaks.
Are you filming?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, what's happening here?
2012, the Geelong expedition of Gary, Kerry and Cooper Welsh in a Nissan, and Darian Zachary Thornton in a Nissan. Oh, they're three Nissan. These are patrol bogans have been here.
Hey.
What is
Kevin
this?
and Susan, in a Hilux, so that's probably okay then. And Wayne and Eon and Clayton in another Nissan.
What are we doing here? Please explain.
So
These
we're
are all
at
the
Camp
people that have
11.
made it.
Camp 11 on the Madigan Line.
Right in the middle.
It's a middle of the Madigan Line. And we've just found all of these. Some people have gone to a lot of trouble like this, completely professionally etched
Smith
one.
and Co. in 84. These guys went
Creations they
north-south in 85. How do you do that?
Yeah, that's kind of
Wow.
gruesome.
The Mitsubishi Club were here in 92.
Right, now we've got to find the football field.
Okay. We've gone off on a different track looking for the football field, and looks like we've come to the end of the track. No clay pan, no football field. I don't think we're on the right track.
Madigan's place on the path.
Yeah, no, yeah, sorry. That's what's marked as Madigan.
The football field is the one that Madigan went to. That's on the sign.
Well, that's that way.
So where did they turn off to their side?
There was a big sign marked with sticks. We heard from the other group ahead of us just then over the radio that they are at the clay pan, and there is actually a sign that somebody made out of sticks to turn off after the clay pan. Finally.
Could be the blaring of trumpets or something as well.
Woohoo! And we're gonna stop here and camp. We're exhausted. We went on the wrong track. That was a 10-kilometer detour. Another 5Ks in on this really rough, bumpy track. Sun's getting really low. Temperature will drop soon. We're staying here. Is this the best camp spot or what?
Yeah, where is a flat spot for a tent? That's the question.
Very good.
We're just taking a little walk to see if we can find some more firewood.
Yep.
But there aren't many trees, so not so easy to find a log.
Absolutely.
Here's our camp on the clay pan. Sun's low, it's golden hour. We had our first happy hour drink. Good job, girls. Good job, everyone.
But you know, we were lucky to find it. We did that fake road and everyone was getting tired and
And you know, I've bloody lost my sunglasses.
And then, you know, can you
Oh,
imagine
did
how
you see my sunglasses?
can you imagine how hard it was for Madigan?
Because they were getting desperate
But it was
and weak
probably
and tired.
it was probably because the camels could smell the water.
Possibly.
That'd be
Madigan
a
took a
lot.
bath and
Yeah.
finding wash water.
And there was that stuff that began with M, mud.
Here we go, day 4 on the Magidan Line. Feeling a bit sore, our wrists are sore from holding onto the steering wheel, and necks are sore from being jolted around all day.
Yeah, that was bashing my bloody neck yesterday.
Oh, our bones and axe are a bit sore, so
My left wrist is really sore from holding the steering wheel and being bashed around.
we discovered we also spilled a bit of water. We lost a couple of litres. What?
Yeah, you probably lost around 10 litres of water, unfortunately. 10? Yeah, probably 10.
Goodness, because the tap sort of, I don't know, wasn't closed properly or open from the jolting around.
Put another 20 litres of diesel in the truck this morning.
Do you do that every morning?
Oh, I did it yesterday. I did it 2 days ago. We haven't come very far, so we're not using much. We're only using about 15 litres per 100 kilometres, which is pretty good. We're just going so slow.
Low range, second gear. Geez, sand, it's very sandy. Going for an hour and a half. It's been really slow, like sometimes 10 Ks. This part of the road is really bumpy between camp 11 and 15, I guess. So we've requested a stop for a cup of tea, piece of apple cake from our co-travelers, so they're keeping an eye out for a spot. Certainly seen many dingo tracks and lots of camel tracks.
We've come 25 kilometres in 2 hours.
Cup of tea time!
Apple pie? Why am I eating gnocchi when there's apple pie?
We're about to leave the Madigan Line after 4 days of pretty arduous driving, and the track now turns south, going along the Hay River for a while. And as you can see, all of a sudden there's big gum trees. And look at all those wildflowers.
Wow, this is such an amazingly different sort of vegetation. Everything, the appearance has dramatically changed, hasn't it?
Much easier driving. And we're blasting it along at 30 Ks an hour. Our fifth camp on the Magidan Line, Hay River.
We're spinning on the scorching sand, sun blazing like a flaming brand. And this dude's as far as I can see, cruising through the Aussie mystery. Engine roars like an untamed beast, hunger for adventure never ceased. Red horizons where I stake my claim, Simpson Desert calling out my name. Dusty dreams under the desert sky, chasing freedom as the eagles fly. Miles and miles of golden grit in a land where legends are lit.
Day 5. We left the Madigan Line last night and we're now on the Hay River track, and it is beautiful. Driving along this riverbed, the road is a lot easier, sandier, still a little bit bumpy. The colours, look, driving along this red sand dune, so orange, wildflowers, and you know, the road's quite windy, so it's like woo, woo. It's just stunning. Right, left, it's fun. From now on the track's 2-way, so I'm scanning for the dune flags.
And we have channel 10 to hear the other people when they're coming around the corners.
A blaze tree, signed the book, done all the right things, and we decided the way we're going to actually celebrate this is we're all going to get tattoos of doing the Madigan Line. Yeah. So I've decided I'm going to do the Madigan Line across my forehead. So I'm going to start over here at Old Andado, Wadi Conservation Park.
Because it's so beautiful though,
Yeah.
the yellow flowers and
Oh, get over the beauty, Karen. Get over it.
Already.
Couple of hours driving behind us already. They just go so fast. Look at this great lunch spot, great food. This is so tasty, isn't it? Kippers with pickles in wrap.
Get rid of the flies just for a moment.
Yeah, the fries are crazy today.
And we must have crossed 800 or 900 sand dunes. I'm in my road. You're gonna go.
problem. At the moment, the hay track's going back due east, and we're just crossing over the sand dunes again. And there's valley after valley with trees. Every few sand dunes you cross, you just get over the crest and you have another moment where you go, wow. But first you gotta get over the crest. It's 3:30 and we've been doing this all day again. There you go. You go, wow.
Crossed another 50 dunes again today.
And you come to 3:30 and you think, is it time to look for a camp spot? It must be. Time to rest the bones. Time for a beer. This is what it takes. Finding some tracks where somebody's already been so we don't destroy any more nature.
I'm just dreaming of water.
Yeah, feels like dreaming of water after 5 days in the desert. You tired?
Yeah.
No, but we settled on a spot and we parked the cars.
I'm just dreaming of water. I want like a tank or a river or a beach.
While they do that, Phil kind of sets up our tent and I build the fire.
So here we are, we're having a discussion about where to put the tent, whether it's on the snake hole or the animal hole.
Stick your hand in there.
No.
But Mario's making a flat spot.
Snakes?
You're fighting with
Snakes
the
dig
ants
holes?
there, Mario.
Yeah, no.
No, there's no ants.
There are no ants.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we're very close.
That's a bit close to the road, I think. What happens if a big truck comes through in the middle of the night?
What if they miss the bend though? They're straight into what?
Mario, where's the window?
Yeah. The front door's here.
But the fire's way over there.
Karen and I can lift the tent, so that's the edge there.
Yep.
So basically ground sheet's got to go there. If you could do that.
Yeah. All right. And then everybody move their cars again.
Now this is one of these amazing transportable tents. If you pitch the tent on an ant's nest, you can pick it up and then move it.
Moving the house.
The ants are not following. Look at that.
Move the cars. Bindies are coming to the ground sheet and the tent floor. So we're going to pack up again, go down the road a bit and scout for a better spot. No bindies and no ants. Okay, we're 2 k's down the road. We're going to try again. Come and do the bindi check. The options are go back another 10 k's where there's a bit of an open area. Purple corner is 40 k's, that's a bit too far. But in about 20 k's or so, we go to different terrain. We sort of don't go along the valley, we go over the sand dunes. What about this here? Here, closer here. Here. To just keep going another 9 k's because there for sure is a campsite. So yeah, should take us another 30-45 minutes. Karen and Mario just radioed through that they found a spot. It looks flat, bindi free and private. It's getting really late, the sun's very low, but we made it.
So stressed that we'd be driving in
The dark, I know, and then we don't see the road.
And then someone gets a puncture,
Yeah.
and it's all. And a bindi is in the tyre.
We're just scared. But no, this is gorgeous.
It's quite nice, isn't it?
Lovely, yeah. Look at the moon. And have you noticed the wind has died down? All right. Here we go again. Set up tent. How did that happen so quickly? Taj Mahal is up.
And the beauty is that there's no flies.
No flies, no wind, and no bindies. Guys, drinks are ready. Come on down to the bar. One of the morning tasks is to get some of the extra diesel into the tank, which is not an easy job because it's messy. How much are you going to put in?
40 litres.
40, whoa.
Right, that's all the spare we've got now.
Wow, this is an amazing breakfast. We've got granola, mushed up banana, dates, and just some amazing thing on the top. Maybe a bit of honey or something to give it a bit of sweetness.
The filing cabinet. We have left
I'm really easy. I'll tell you
pad
what
thai,
Yep.
tomato mango curry, beef Guinness stew,
Yep.
and chili con carne.
Yep.
What do you feel like?
I'm really easy.
Pad thai?
Well, that's veg, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think pad thai.
Okay.
Vegetarian.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the mango and tomato?
It's also yummy. It's sort of it's not a spicy curry.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
veg?
It's also veg, yeah.
Okay. What do you think?
I feel like pad thai is a bit of different flavors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we had a few curries.
Yeah.
And boiling some eggs for lunch.
Okay, ready to roll, guys?
Yep.
Yep.
Let's do it.
I think so.
We're no longer on the Magidan.
Day 7 since Mount Dare. So we just camped last night at #1 oil well. And next stop is Poeppel Corner. And Phil just keeps talking about water and he dreams about water, and so yeah, you're gonna go and swim in Lake Poeppel, are you?
So badly need to swim. Though last night I had a hot shower, so
Yeah, that was
feeling pretty good today.
amazing. We had a shower. We carry a 25-litre hot water system in the back of the truck, and the solar panels heated it up to 40 degrees. So just on dusk, I had a great shower. So I feel fine, apart from my hair that now I haven't washed in a week. And it's really thick and dusty, and I think it's going to turn into dreadlocks. So I'm looking forward to washing my hair in Birdsville.
Rogers dance on the far-off edge, crossing boundaries of nature's ledge. Heartbeat sinks with a raging storm. Desert spirit keeps my soul warm. The Rogers dance on the far-off edge, crossing boundaries where they stand. Stars come alive in the velvet night, guiding me with their ancient light. Rogers dance on the far-off.
Did you let some more pressure out of the tyres this morning?
We're currently running 15 on the front and 20 on the back. Nice and low tyre pressures, nice and soft ride.
Campfires on the twilight glow, whisper secrets they used to know. Tracks we leave in the morning haze, fade away in the sun's fierce blaze.
So we follow this salt pan all the way down to Poeppel Corner. This is a huge salt pan.
you're having fun.
Yeah, this is such an adventure. Wow, look at it. Lake Poeppel.
See water.
Well, welcome to Poeppel Corner.
What state am I in now?
You're still, at the moment, you're actually in Queensland.
In Queensland?
Phil, if you walk back there, you could
What
be
state
in South
am I in
Australia.
now? What state am I in now?
Now you're in the Northern Territory. Well, I'm in South Australia.
No, I'm in South Australia too.
You
Very
are.
good.
All right, shall we
I'm in the Northern Territory.
We'll get a shot of us.
Phil has actually been bipolar. He's partly in Queensland and partly in South Australia right now.
You missed this.
Q23, 2 vehicles heading east towards Birdsville.
I'm gonna go straight up the guts.
Alrighty. Oh my goodness. Oh my Jesus.
It's actually lower than him. Look, we're going to pass. We're going to pass him. You take the high road, I take the low road. I'm going to get to Birdsville before you.
Here we go. You're not gonna make this one? No. Oh, shivers. Oh, try the other one now.
Which other one?
The one on the left, yeah.
We didn't make it up that one. We're going to try that.
And they passed us.
I know.
This one's really sandy. Uh-oh. Wow, look how high these dunes are. Crazy. The last day in the Simpson. We've actually done 7 straight days of driving. What a beautiful camp spot.
Every night we've had a different campsite, but all of them have been different from the previous one. But they've all been really beautiful. I can't believe this is a desert.
I think the clay pan was really exceptional too. I think that's also my favourite.
So can we celebrate yet? Woohoo!
I think we're celebrating in
We celebrate
Birdsville.
every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Mario, did you have a favourite campsite?
Probably my personal favourite was the Pygmy Dune.
The Pygmy Dune.
The Pygmy Dune was beautiful. I
Was
love
it?
the Pygmy Dune.
What about you, Phil?
But Dalhousie Springs was great. That water.
Oh,
Sweet.
God.
The
The worst bloody
campsite
mosquitoes.
ever.
Absolutely.
Swimming in
horrid.
that hot water was just divine.
Yeah, but you should stop and swim and then move on.
Yeah, exactly.
I just woke up and I was just killing myself.
No,
going,
that was
And
a highlight of
that
my
was
trip.
days of
The
pain.
start.
Really?
Dalhousie, yeah.
The highlight. God, what? 200.
What are you going down to? How many PSI?
I'm going to do 15 in the back and 11 in the front. That sounds a bit low, doesn't it?
It sounds really low. I think that's the lowest we've ever had.
It is, yeah.
No, I know you. We get to the last day of the trip and you're like, let's run the
Gotta
tank
Push
empty.
the envelope.
That's right, exactly.
You never know how far you can go until you go over the edge. So you need
Alrighty.
to go over the edge in a controlled environment.
Okay. I trust you. All right.
But they're cold. That's cold temperature. So as they heat up.
can you feel the difference with the tire pressures being lower?
Oh, absolutely. So we've only gone down another couple of PSI, but you can see Marin's just cruising up there, having done the same thing. It's and after you get below 50% of your sort of
Oh my goodness. So the rains from about 2 weeks ago.
There's a croc here.
What? Serious?
There's a bloody croc here.
Go back. Can you see it?
Yeah, right there. It's a grey one.
Where?
There.
On QAA Line from 4.9, requesting on the left side tracks.
He's ready. He's going. He's doing it.
Phil's gonna go for a swim.
Some people do anything for a bath.
He doesn't even like water. There you go.
Oh, here comes 7. Here comes 8.
Now one's reversing away.
Best quality suit all day.
Before we left, you said that the Simpson Desert was going to be the Simpson jungle.
Wow, look at it. Looks like a jungle.
It does certainly look like a jungle. It is so green. Right, this is the Eyre River, and we've got to cross through this. But not here. We've been told to turn right, go 150 meters down the track, and then cross diagonally. All right, 150 meters down the track to the right.
It's a little bit frightening. Those guys have drowned their truck trying to cross there at the wrong spot. So we're going to the chicken track.
All right, that looks a little bit better, but still a little bit scary.
Definitely don't go there. You haven't got another stick, have you?
It's pretty slippery. No trees here at all, just plains.
Yes, I hear you, but we are heading west to, we are in front love you. Okay, no worries. We've pulled over to the side of the road and we'll wait for you to come past. Okay, we see you too. Thank you.
Keeps my soul warm. Dusty trees under the desert sky, chasing freedom as the eagles fly. Miles and miles of golden grit in a land where legends are lit.
All right, which way, Phil? The right.
Cresting the last dune, and hopefully over the top of this dune we're going to see Big Red. If we can get up this one in third low. There she is.
Whoa!
How do we cross the salt pan? Do we go through the deep part?
I'm just trying to remember what the guy this morning told us.
Big Red behind us! Yay! So what have we got now in the front for Big Red, Phil?
We've got 10 in the front and 12 on the rear.
And you, Mario?
12 on the front and 15 on the rear.
All right, go! Good luck! No, it's pretty exciting. First we've got to get to the sand dune. I mean, you really wouldn't want to get bogged now.
There we go, you go straight.
Yeah, left. Sort of very left.
Through the mud.
Where they follow that dual cut.
Where? Over there.
Follow the jewel cap. That's us. It's like a sea out here.
Big Red heading towards Brighton, going east. Track number 4.
Here we go. Last sand dune of the Simpson Desert. Big Red. Which gear are you in?
Third
We're
low.
gonna make it, we're gonna make it, we're gonna make it, we're gonna make it. No!
So close.
Back down again. Mind you, the scenery is just stunning from up here.
I was in third low with no diff lock, so maybe I'll try second low with diff lock. All right, I'm going to go again.
Attempt number 2. Is that okay for the motor? Shit. Go, Phil! Go, Phil! No! Ah!
Not unless I top draw my tyres down the
Chicken track?
Get a bit of momentum, that's easier. He's up. He's up.
He's up. Woohoo!
Gotta get a momentum.
My God, you're really going for it. Oh, I got lots of momentum. Now we're gonna bounce. Yes! Woohoo!
Where's Mario?
Woo! They cheered us.
That was momentum. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
We
We
made
made it.
Yeah.
It's considerably
It's fun.
higher than any of those other 1,000 bloody sand dunes we've come across.